All-terrain power wheelchairs, you say? Yes. They are the best and the coolest. I would say I've never used one, but I know they are out there. They are much more expensive, of course. You'd have to save up your pennies to purchase one of those puppies. But yes, there are some specialized power wheelchairs that come with wheels that are all terrain. They have nubby wheels, and I'll show that here. And those are partly all terrain. And you can ask for some nubby tires if you can change your tires at home. You have that skill. Some of us don't. I do not. So, but using nubby tires is one way to change your power wheelchair into an all-terrain. The other way is that our parks in the United States, I think in um, type of tractor power wheelchair, and you can request to save one for the day you're going to be there or the days you're going to be there. And that one is also an all-terrain power wheelchair. And I hear they're very cool to use. I have not used one yet. I'm hoping to do so at some point. But those are also all-terrain power wheelchairs. There are also some power wheelchairs that can go where no wheelchair can go, which is sand. And there are some power wheelchairs now in the beaches that can be reserved, I think for free. And those can go anywhere on the beach because they have round tires, just perfectly round. So they don't sink in the sand, and you can have fun in the sun like everyone else. But all-terrain power wheelchairs do exist, and you can also, if in the future you're getting an extra power wheelchair, you can ask for an all-terrain power wheelchair. I don't know if insurance companies covers those. I'm kind of doubting it because those are more for outside. Insurance companies cover wheelchairs that are going to be used inside your home. And why inside? Because you're having difficulties walking no matter what. So it's not a wheelchair that's just for outdoors. It's for indoors as well to help you with your walking. So that's why power wheelchairs in themselves are not covered for the most part for insurance purposes. But you could save up your pennies and gradually purchase one if you want to own one. Otherwise, in federal and state parks now, you can call them ahead and say, hey, I'm going to be there such and such a day. Do you have an all-terrain power wheelchair that I could use for the day? And then they'll say yes. And for that date, they have one or two available. So then you can reserve it. For the most part, I think they're free to reserve and to use in the parks. So if you ever want to have an experience of an all-terrain power wheelchair, that is the place to do it. Have your family take you out there and call the park ahead of time, see if they have all-terrain power wheelchairs, and reserve one for your day there with your family or friends, and enjoy the sensation of being in a power wheelchair that is all terrain, and know that they are accessible in other parks as well throughout the United States. So if you're coming from another country to visit us just know that all-terrain power wheelchairs are available to you in the parks, and you can ask for one ahead of time. Not all parks have them, but a lot of parks have them now, and they will give you a little training. And then if you're going to a pretty rough area of the park, you know, a ranger might accompany you, or someone on the park service might come with you to show you the ropes, so you have a way to avoid the roughest parts. So so all-terrain power wheelchairs, those do exist, either with knobby wheels or with the tractor type wheels on power wheelchairs. So folks, I just wanted to put that out there because, you know, some people are saying, oh, man, I wish I had one. You know, I'd like to go to such and such a park, and you know, if only I had, if only this or only that. Well, there's your dream. And it is possible in a lot of these parks now. Call ahead to see which park has them and reserve one or two if you have another friend that's coming along who needs a power wheelchair, and you can soar off together into the woods and over the hills, and to Grandma's house you go. Gotta watch out for that wolf. Now, these all-terrain power wheelchairs come in all kinds of shapes and sizes, so you have to be specific if it's for a child or if it's for an adult. And, you know, how much power do these all-terrain vehicles have, you know, in terms of what do they do, because they're all designed a little differently. There is somebody you might know, Jerry Riggs Everything. He has a company called Not a Wheelchair, and he also makes all-terrain vehicles. He doesn't call them wheelchairs, but they're all-terrain vehicles for people with disabilities. They are kind of pricey, but they're also out there. I don't know if they've bought a few. The parks have bought a few of those. Because those wheels are very flexible, and they're knobby type tires, and they go through all kinds of terrain. So there's those as well. And you'll be seeing some of these pictures as I talk about them and the different designs that they have for these all-terrain vehicles or wheelchairs. So they are important for us, you know, if we want to get out in the parks, want to get out and visit these beautiful scenes. So test them out, check them out. But they do exist. You can use them. You can reserve them. For the most part, they are for free, as far as I understand. So that is the park's gift to you for the day. And if you're going to stay more than one day, then try to reserve it for the other days you're going to be there as well. And see how far you can get with your own power wheelchair, but don't push it too far. And make sure that you treat their power wheelchair gently, and you return it just as good as it was when they gave it to you. All right, folks. If you just had any questions about accessibility to all-terrain power wheelchairs, there you go. In the national parks, state parks in the United States, and I think in some places in Canada, they have them as well. So check them out and request to reserve them, and tell me how it all went. If you've already experienced a power wheelchair, you know, leave some comments down below of an all-terrain power wheelchair experience, and let us know really how it went, how it felt, and see if the other members of our channel would like to try that experience. If you're new to our channel, welcome to you. We have videos here on Mondays, Wednesdays, and Fridays. We have master classes on certain detailed, very detailed trainings or detailed information about XYZ on wheelchairs. So check us out on Fridays, but don't skip the Mondays and Wednesdays. And leave your comments, share with us your experiences, and that will help all of us on our community here at World Wheelchair Warriors. All right, folks, be kind to yourself, be kind to others, and I'll see you in the next one.